Right, it's Beth Tweddle with Lukasz Rosiski.
Even though I felt like we did a good routine, it was horrible.
It needs more performance for me. Really give it a little bit more.
I really enjoyed doing that team skate. I still ended up down the bottom of that leaderboard.
My winning team is Team Ray.
Let's double the winning team scores and see what it does to the leaderboard.
I've never been at the bottom of the leaderboard, so it was a completely new experience.
Just do a pull through and see what happens.
I think they're really pushing us. Every lift is new, every trick is new.
Well, it doesn't help that you're sick, neither. And you okay? Did you hit your head?
No. We're getting to that stage of the competition now where there's just not really any time to be ill, but unfortunately the virus has taken me down hard and I've just got to deal with it.
Man, I feel like a woman.
This week has been really frustrating and in a way upsetting because I know that I can do the routines, but my body just can't. It won't allow me to do the amount of work that I need to do. Hopefully, with a bit of rest and a bit of sleep, I'll be out there tomorrow night.
Skating to Bern, it's Beth and Lukasz.
We don't have to worry about nothing, 'cause we got the fire and we burning one hell of a something. They're gonna see us from outer space, light it up like we're the stars of the human race. With their lights turning down, they don't know what the hell. Something much laying down, giving love to the world. We'll be raising our hands, shining up to the sky, 'cause we got the fire, fire, fire. Yeah, we got the fire, fire, fire. And we're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. Gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. Raising our hands, shining up to the sky, 'cause we got the fire, fire, fire. Yeah, we got the fire, fire, fire. And we're gonna let it burn.
What a trooper. We shouldn't have doubted her for a moment. The kind of spirit that's made her 3 times a world gymnastics champion. Started with this skylight, then into the extinguishers, and finally the cartwheel, and ending up with the inferno. And the judges' scores are in. Robin.
8.5.
Karen.
8.5.
Ashley.
8.
Jason.
8.
So that's a total out of 40 of 33.
So judges, it was a tough enough week. Karen, what did you make of that performance then?
It was a very tough week, and you know, I think it was a case of not just performing it tonight, but just getting through it. And you did, but you know, we need to credit your skating because it is great, it is so good. But I thought the performance was a little bit lacking, and I know why.
What did you think, Ashley?
Yeah, I agree with Karen. I mean, the great thing about you, Beth, is no matter what, you do something different each week. You challenge yourself and you come up with some new move that we haven't seen before. And I enjoy that. I can tell that the energy is lacking tonight because I just want to see you go out there. But I know you're also disciplined as well. You're an Olympic athlete, so I know you got it in you. Just go out there and release and have fun if you can.
And Jason, a good solid 8, of course.
Yes, and she is a good, solid contender here. You know, you have the technique, you have the ability. OK, we can see you're not here today. And I understand you've probably got a terrible temperature and you're feeling like death. The thing is, we have to, you know, really look at the fact that you're coming into the quarterfinal and you're just not on your A game because of how you're feeling. And it's really tough for you. I'm sorry, but there's not a lot that I can say other than I hope you get well.
It may have been slightly cautious, but if that meant the skating was going to crank up a notch and it was going to be clean, those lines are going to be perfect. And honestly, I have to say, if we hadn't seen that VT, I wouldn't have known. The athlete in you kicked in and took over tonight and did what it needed to do.
And that's what I was going to ask, because we know, you know, the show must go on, but that competitor in you means that you will fight really hard to get through it.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? I can't even put it into words. This week has been ridiculous. I mean, I put up with the illness last year, but today I literally thought I was going to have to say, do you know what, enough's enough at one point. But Luke's been brilliant. He's been so patient. And before I went out, he said, just have fun. Yeah. And that's what I tried.
Was it possible? Not really.
Well, do you know what? I just kept looking at him and he was like a little puppet the whole way through, just trying to put a smile back on my face.
Well done for that. And you push her very hard. Quite hard to push her this week because of the way she's been feeling.
I have to say, this week, Beth would rather have an injury where something hurts as opposed to a virus that takes over your body. And so she has struggled. She hasn't had the amount of time that she wanted to skate. But I think she's one of our most technical skaters that we've got. And I hope you stay in this competition, we get to the end and see what you can prove.
Well, we all work in a very close environment here, so I'm sure that by the end of the week, we'll all be feeling what you've been feeling. Beth burned up the rink, but she'll need your votes to blaze a trail into next week's semi-final. Lines open at the end of the show. For now, Beth and Lukasz.